Hello and welcome once again to lucav-howto, your hub for data analytics. This is our part 1, series 4 of our data preparation using Microsoft Excel video. This video focuses on the use of repeat function in conjunction with the conditional formatting and the picture-based fonts to create functional in-cell charts. So don't go away, stick around till the end of the video and I assure you will learn a lot. So let's go straight to the hands-on. So the repeat function will take up a text and repeat a number of times. For example, if I want to repeat A 10 times, I'll simply use REPT, the REPT function, and then put A in the quotation mark, and then it's requesting for the number of times. So 10, and then I hit enter, and then we have it repeated 10 times. So if I want to repeat 100 times, I can repeat it 100 times. So this repeat function can be applied in many different ways to produce functional products. For example, I can use it, I can apply it to produce beautiful artwork. So in order for us to understand deeply how to use it, I want us to have a brief overview of how fonts are represented. So we have two broad categories of fonts. So we have the text-based fonts, which are the normal fonts, the Calibri, the Time New Romans. They are the normal text-based fonts. We also have picture-based fonts where we can find them under symbols. So the Webdings is a picture-based font. So if you want to, Webding 128 is human. So if you go through, you will see them. This is a male. So to add it, you just double click, and then you close. So if you copy this font and paste somewhere, you will find nothing because it's in our normal Calibri font. Now, if I change this to Webdings, then I'll find the human here. I can increase the font, and then you see a fine gentleman here. So we can use it in many ways. We can also create flower by using this pipeline text. The pipeline text, when I change it to wingdings, we also have another picture-based font, which is wingdings. When I change it, it gives me a beautiful flower here. If I change it to red color, yeah, so you can see. So we have text-based and then picture-based fonts. So today we just want to concentrate on how we can use the repeat function to create charts. So in doing that, let us generate some student data. So student ID, SID, and then the next is score, S scores. So the IDs, let's generate AB001 to 30. So let's assume we have 30 students in a class. And then scores, let's quickly generate random scores. We can use the round array because round array, we use the round array, the number of rows is 30 because we have 30 students. And then the number of columns is just 1 because and then the minimum score, let's say the minimum student scores 30, and then the max, let's say the maximum score is less than 98, and then you want it decimal or integer. I want it integer. So if it's integer, you just hit 1, then enter, and then your data are generated. So now let's also take a look at another text another picture base. So if we use Webdings G, so G, if I change G to Webdings font, it gives me something like this. So if I want to repeat this 64 times, I will simply say equals repeat, repeat what? This, comma, how many times? 64. And this is what it gives. It's still in Calibri, so I want to take it to Webdings, and this is what we're having. So we can apply this to create beautiful charts. So let's create our charts. Yeah, Calibri. Yeah. So equals repeat, the repeat function. What do I want to repeat? I want to repeat letter G. So because I'm typing it, I have to put it in a quotation mark. If I'm referencing it, I'll just click on it. So how many times do I want to repeat? It's 33. So we have G, and then let's change it to Webdings. So we have it here. So it's just too big, and we want to control the size. So we can just say divided by 2. So if we divide it by 2, or we can divide it by 3 to make it a bit to control the size. So yeah. So let's see how. So this is how we can use the repeat function to create beautiful charts. So instead of going through one by one to see where um, the score, which is bigger and which is smaller, yeah, this is more visually appealing. You can easily know that these students score the highest, this and this score the highest, followed by this, because pictures always speak louder than text and words. So now we can even make it more visually appealing by applying the conditional formatting. So let's apply conditional formatting to these grids to say if a student score between 0 and 39 is fail, and so it should be represented in red color. When the score between 40 and 49 is pass, is fair, so it should be represented in yellow color. So let's just represent them in a more visually appealing format. So to do that, you highlight the charts, and then you come to conditional formatting and say create new rules. So new rules, we are served with different options, and the one we need is use formula to determine which cell to format. To do that, the cell we want to format will be referencing the scores, and so the score is here in B2. So we'll just say equals to. So now it is absolute referencing. So I want it relative. I want it relative so that it can be applied as we drag it down. So I will use the F4 function from the function key F4 to make it relative. So I'm saying B2, when B2 is less than um, when B2 is less than 40, when B2 is less than 40, it should give it a red color. So we'll come to the font. We can use the fill, but here we want to use the font, and then come here and say it should give red. And then you hit it down. When you say hit it down, you can see this is less than 40. This is also less than 40. Let's go to manage rules. To manage the rules, we just use Alt OD, and then it will serve us with the manage rule window. So you come to new rule, and then you come again to next. You want to add. Right now, we want to add for scores between 40 and 49. So we use the AND function. So we say AND, say equals to AND. So when we use AND, we use the brackets, and so AND B2 B2 greater than 40, greater than or equal to 40, comma B2 less than or equals to 49. And then we'll close it, and then we'll go to the formatting, and then we'll pick yellow color, or let's use this orange. Yeah, so we'll say okay. Oh, I think there's an error somewhere. Yeah, So this is 40 here. Yeah, that's the error. Say okay. So let's add another rule, new rule. So we'll come again and say and equals to and open bracket b2 less than or equals to 50. Okay, no, greater than or equals to 50. Greater than or equals to, okay, the first one we've taken to, yeah, greater than or equals to 50, equals to 50, comma, b2 less than or equals to 59. Yeah, so here I want to give it a light green color. Okay, so we've added that. Then let's add a new rule again. I will go same, b2, okay, and so say equal to, and always use the bracket, parenthesis, and b2 greater than or equals to 60, comma, b2 less than or equals to 69. So this we are using which format? We are using normal green, and then okay, and then we are adding a new rule, and then this time we want anything from 70 and above to be represented as dark green color. So we'll say this time around we say b2 is greater than or equals to 70, and then how do you want it represented? Dark green. So when you do this, all things being equal, everything will be fine. So as you can see, yeah, this is showing dark color, so I don't think it did the right thing. So let me go back to the conditional formatting. You can use the Alt OD to bring out the new rules. And let's see this. How is it formatted? Yeah, so it's putting it inside. So b2 is greater than or equal to, yep. Yeah, so you can see. So this is how we can use this to the repeat function to create beautiful charts. You can use it to monitor your projects. You can use it to monitor inflow and many other application areas. We will create another video that will go more details to use it to create rankings, scores, and all that. So thank you once again for taking your time to go through our videos. And please, if you missed any of our previous videos, kindly go back, watch it so that you'll be able to flow and grow along with us as we move you into a higher level of proficiency in Microsoft Excel. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to continually get notified. Thank you.